What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're going to be talking about Gate of the Void, mainly Realms Gate here, because there's a lot of people out there, especially newer players, that don't know there's reasons to push the difficulty in Realms Gate, and we're going to go over that here today, because there are a couple different breakpoints that are kind of important. Number one, just for getting more resources. Number two, now that we have those treasure train shards, essentially, it is important to try to push for certain difficulties if your account can, of course, manage it. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Make sure you guys take 1 second, hit that subscribe button. Let's jump right into it. So let's start off and talk about what you should be doing when you guys actually unlock Gate of the Void and Realms Gate. First off, right off the bat, what you should be doing is just pushing for the highest content possible. So what you should be doing is trying to go into right here, Realms Gate, and you should keep trying to up this button as much as possible. Man, I guess that's kind of bugged out nowadays, huh? I didn't know if that was actually a thing. Maybe it's because we're already smashing. It kind of has a little bit of a glitch here. Let's go to our newest server so you guys can see how we were at that moment. So we haven't done any smashes or anything. It should be open. Let's go down to Realms Gate. Yeah, you want to be pushing every single day with your Realms Gate smash to the highest one possible, using your best account, your best team, everything like that. Because as you go through these levels and get to higher corruption levels, you're going to be getting more and more rewards. And most importantly, nowadays, when you actually come over and take a look at the treasure train, if you come on over to quick navigation, go to arcane jewelry, this is where you're going to actually be able to start acquiring them. I actually don't remember which ones they are that you get in. There's Aspen Dungeon. That one's definitely Tower of Dreams. This one's Sea Land. This one's Realms Gate. So the Hellfire Horns is one that's very important to go for. Getting more crit chance is good. I thought there was another one. These are both Force 4, yeah, but these are both like IDA. I think there's like a secondary one here that comes from it as well. I'm thinking like Whisper of Nature or something, but I know there's like 1 or 2 different ones, I think, coming from this game mode. And essentially what you ultimately want to do, as we have on our main account, is get to the highest difficulty you can possibly smash out. We are all the way up to Void Corruption 140, of course. That is the max right now. But I'll show you guys why this is such a big deal. Let's just go through and smash these out. While we're going through this, we can kind of talk about what you need to be doing with your teams. You should be able to one-shot every single battle. If you're not able to one-shot every battle, you're probably not ready to progress to a higher tier. You should be able to go through these just like this, just easy battles, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't worry about losing, because every time you lose a battle, that's essentially progression that you guys are missing out on. Let's do some all damage dealt. I like that there. Get these guys cleared out. And make sure one thing you need to do too, you have, of course, perfect mash and normal smash. Essentially, yeah, rankable gate instantly after smashing battle will be skipped automatically. That's if you finish. I think you have to go through a floor 3 different times without losing a single battle to basically say, yeah, no, we're strong enough. And you're going to be getting more and more of these resources that you're getting at each one of these battles for every difficulty you go up, which really starts adding up very, very quickly here. So let's just clear this out. I want to show you guys something, because there is a cap to the actual shards you can get in this game mode too. I'm hoping we have enough energy. We might actually not to get through all these battles here. Let's see. It's only 5 per, so we might be good to go. Honestly, I don't even care which one of these things I pick. Doesn't really matter anymore. Okay, there's that last battle there. Portal's back up here. I kind of wish this game mode was a little bit more involved, but I know for a lot of people are like, nah, Barry, I just like quick, easy. I like the smash button. I don't want to have to actually play game mode. And I'm like, that's cool, because I think what they made this after is, you know, a lot of other idle gacha games out there, they have like the story kind of dungeons, essentially, where you have to do certain things. You have to figure out puzzles. I'm kind of happy there's no puzzles in this game, to be honest. All right, so let's go down here. Let's clear you guys out, and then let's come on over to this boss. And yep, still just Cloud Island resources, Stellar Shards, Crystals of Transcendence, those fun things. Now we get on to the main one here, the one that we care about the most, and that is the final battle of the stage. Because, well, there is a boss battle here that is kind of important. These little guys, not so much. We can clear them out real quick. I think we literally have just enough to finish this floor. And we do have this boss, and this boss is where you're going to start getting these lucky treasure chests, like I said, for those Hellfire Horns. Now, there is something to talk about as far as the quantity that you can get from these. The big push here is to get to level 121 to 125 Void Corruption, somewhere in that ballpark. That's going to start giving you 2 of these shards for every boss that you defeat. When you go from 26 to 130, or 126 to 130, you're going to go up to 4 shards. You go from 131 to 135, that's going to be up to 6. And then technically you don't need to run 140s here. If you get to 136, 137-ish, I think it's 136 all the way up to 140, you're going to be getting all 8 of these. So that's like the maximum benefit you're going to get. That's kind of the important thing. So just remember, just by going up to the higher difficulties, you will start getting more stellar shards, more crystals of transcendence, more toolboxes, and fine wood, and of course spirit and gold. We don't really care about that. But the big new push here is making sure that you can get to this and making sure that you can one-tap those tiles. And then once you can do that, even the bosses, I mean, the bosses maybe not one tap, but in reality, I feel like you should be able to try to. Right now, it feels like 140 has just become kind of like a joke of a game mode, at least the last time I played it. Let's see how our actual damage does. Yeah, we're able to do a lot of damage here. Even for a while there, we were doing 140, even if we couldn't do it in one smash, just because it was more resources. But in reality, what you guys need to make sure you're doing is make sure you can clear every single battle within one, and then make sure within the boss wave, you can do it within like a couple attempts. That was really easy, so we get those lucky horns, which is good, and then we move on to the next map. The other thing I want to talk about is this last tile here, over here. You can clear this entire thing, be like, oh yeah, I can literally only do 130. Clear 130 all the way up to the last tile, and then fight the boss on your highest, like 139. If you beat this tile, you'll go up to 140. Some people are confused thinking it has to be on the last level, the 5 of 5, but it can be every single level here. And then of course, just grinding that up, it's gonna give you more resources, and then on top of that, you're getting more of these lucky treasures here. We didn't high roll. I wonder how many we're actually at so far on our main account here. Arcane Jewelry. We've gotten 1 before, and we're up to 12 additional shards. So it is going to be a bit of a grind, especially since after like the first upgrade, it keeps going up more and more and more of these shards that you need to complete it. But at least it's something important to strive for, and it's important to make sure you're kind of pushing for it. Like I said, on our free-to-play account that we actively play, we're kind of in that range. So right now we are in kind of the sweet spot because what we're smashing right now, it's all bugged out. It's all bugged out and I can't see it. What we're smashing is definitely, I think, over 121. At least it should be. I guess Idol Master is just really buggy. Oh wait, there it is. I guess it's buggy because I'm definitely not up to 130, 140, but push as far as you can. You might want to do some manual battles to make sure you can do them before just hitting that smash button. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.